no, really tough one. If the first 45 minutes I didn't go by, it was not good enough in terms of the way we defended our box. Listen, I speak about it all the time. I'm the first one to look in the mirror and look at what could be done differently. And before the game, we tried to have Stevie protecting the two centre halves because we were worried about Sturton and Shanks getting the ball into their feet and causing us problems that way. But that obviously then meant we sacrificed higher up the pitch, and it allowed Ayr to get too much territory, and they put too many balls into their box, and we didn't defend it. We spoke about it before the game. You need to defend your box when you play against Gary's teams. We've played against them loads, and we know what they do, and listen, they're very good at it. Again, they put in great deliveries, and they went and attacked the ball. They've got two strikers there that they want to go and attack the ball, and we were lucky, to be honest. It was only 3-0 at half time, and that was a frustration. So as much as I'm saying tactically the way we set up wasn't right, at the same time there's got to be a bit of ownership as well from the players to say, well, do you know what, I've got to do better. I've got to do better in my individual battles up against my man. I've got to defend the box better. I've got to defend the 1v1s better. We didn't do that first half, so second half we came out and went much higher in terms of our press, and I thought we got a real reaction from the players, which that's a pleasing thing for me. We got a real reaction from them, and I thought second half we were actually very good, to be honest. And in all honesty, in the first half, on the ball, we actually played well. We played some nice passages of playing, but the second half we won the ball higher up the pitch and we looked a real threat. We score, we have another couple of opportunities. We miss a penalty, we've got a real chance to get back in the game as well. And I think that's the pleasing thing for me. You take away from that there was a really good reaction, a really positive reaction, and lots of good play in the second half. But at the same time, credit to Ayr. They've won every game in the group. They've qualified, which is great for them. It's just frustrating for me from our perspective, because I know that we're better than what we showed in that first 45 minutes. Glad to get the reaction. Delighted with some of the individual performances. I thought Kyle came on a game as the game progressed. He started getting the ball in higher areas, and that's down to us to work as a team. How do we get our more dangerous players higher up the pitch and causing teams more problems? So again, I look at my own role within that, and that's something that we'll be doing ahead of the game. Obviously next week against East Fife. So frustrating. First half, really pleased with that performance. Second half, got to react to that because you're away at Ayr United, who are absolutely flying. You're 3-0 down at half time. The easy thing to do is crumble, and I say it all the time. You see the best of people, you see the true character in people when the chips are down, and the chips were certainly down at half time, and they responded with a strong performance second half. So that pleases me, and we need to build on second half performance, the full 90 against Falkirk, and take that into East Fife next week.
I know that you've kind of hinted in the past about adding another defensive option, but over the last 4 games, what kind of things have you learned about the squad and what maybe needs added to?
Yeah, but we're still looking to add in a couple of players. That's not changed. Nothing's changed in that respect. We've got a couple that we've got lined up. There's been a few issues with one of them in terms of just a little niggling injury, but we just need to be patient on that. There's nothing, we can't speed that up. That process we were hoping to have a couple of players in the door by now, but it's not materialised that way. So again, we need to be patient. But I don't like talking about people that aren't here, because at the end of the day we had a squad that was good enough to go and compete today, and it's not a slight on anybody that played today, because we can do better than that. We know that. We saw that on Tuesday night. So I'm not sitting here pining for people to come in the door. We have to improve what we've got here, and hopefully the additions will come in to strengthen the squad, because we need everybody. We'll need everybody as the season goes on.